Hey everybody, Travis Bowman here. I'm a fingerstyle guitar player and retro video game nerd, and it's currently thunderstorming outside, so I figured what a perfect time to try to learn a Final Fantasy tune on this beast of a machine right here. This is Don't Be Afraid from Final Fantasy VIII, one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. I actually grew up playing this one. I used to watch my sister play it when I was a little kid on the original PS1. It's a great game. I know Final Fantasy VII usually gets the trophy when it comes to the best Final Fantasy, but this one's really, really good too. And I love the music. There's so many guitar-oriented tunes on this track, which heavily influenced me to pick up the guitar in the first place. But this is a different story. We're going to try to play this tune on a harp guitar. So I found a tab for it, and I'll share the tab for that I'm currently looking at in the description below if any of you guitar players want to play along with me. But it looks like this is a tuning that's supposed to be drop D, but I'm not going to do that because I have a D really accessible right there at all times, so I don't really need to tune mine down, and I might want to utilize the E string in there at some point too, but this is what we're looking at. So it looks like we're just starting on this D power chord, and then we're throwing in that flat 7, 6, flat 6 maybe? Wow, it's such an interesting composition for sure. But one thing that I wanted to do specifically with the harp guitar was that when it goes up to that, you've got that bass line that goes no 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 no. And then we have the fun part, and I've been trying to figure out if this is possible to do with the subs. I actually wrote it out so I could better understand it. But without the sub bass strings here, we've got this really interesting melody where the melody's kind of going up and the bass line's doing all sorts of crazy stuff, so it's like this. That's going to be a pain in the ass. No, I did that backwards. It's a G, triad, B flat, back to That's going to be a real pain in the butt to do, but I think it's going to be worth it for sure. This is one of my favorite battle themes. It's so good. Now, I can't remember the name of the other one. This one was Don't Be Afraid. The other one has a lot more electric guitar, and they're both great, but this one always kind of stuck with me. Maybe because we heard it so damn much as a kid. Anytime you got into like a basic battle in that game, which was admittedly a lot, you heard that theme for sure. So just to kind of break down what's going on here, at the beginning we've got a bunch of D stuff, which is great because I've got a D just hanging out right here. And after all that stuff is done, we're going to A minor. Very simple melody there. But what I've done to try to spice it up and try to keep it, you know, as airy as possible without it seeming so guitar-y, if that makes sense. I'm trying to use the harp guitar and the acoustic guitar to my advantage at all times. And I'm not necessarily busy right there, at least I don't have to be. So instead of playing that D note and then that A note, I've got a D and an A on my open strings, and I can keep that A minor feel going with this big A that I have right there. So instead of going, you know, I'm stuck right there, and I have to do that, which is a really cool part, by the way. So to try to free myself up to be able to accomplish both parts, I'm going to go like this. So I get this really wonderful airiness that happens there because I'm still holding on to the C. And I'm waiting till the last second so I can move up to get that cascading descending line right there. That's where I really wanted to throw in that. And having a G major scale basically on this harp guitar allows me to pick those same harmonics it's so cool. And then the part that I still need to really practice the tar out of. Yeah, that part's really hard. But I would really love to finish this. I'm curious what you guys think about it. What is your favorite Final Fantasy theme? I mean, I could name 3 other tunes off the top of my head just from Final Fantasy VIII alone. But Final Fantasy IV had a lot of my favorite tunes as well. And I've already done a YouTube video on Bowman Garden. I did a really terrible recording, to be honest. But I did an extra performance video with that a little while ago. I'd like to go back and revisit it and do a better recording if I can. I think that would be a really fun one to redo. But let me know your favorite Final Fantasy VIII or just Final Fantasy themes in general that you think would be a great fit for the harp guitar. And let me know if you think I should finish this arrangement and do a performance video of it. And if I end up doing that, of course, I'll put that in the link in the description below. I really appreciate you guys checking out all the content that I have on my YouTube channel. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch you guys at the next video.